On today's episode, we'll answer the question, why don't you build the house yourself?
You know, there are a lot of people that actually take the time to build their own homes, especially if they're doing some kind of off-grid project, and I think that's really cool. I would love to be able to do that sort of thing, but probably not the wisest thing to do out in the middle of the desert. I mean, the environment is really dangerous when you get right down to it. The idea of being out here with a hammer and nails is not something I really want to do.
So it's better to have someone who's trained in that skill set, knows what they're doing.
Yeah, I would say so. Somebody that can just come in here and do it professionally, get it done quickly. Doing it by myself would not be very smart. It sounds fun until you really start to think about the logistics of it. And then you realize, yeah, I'd probably die from heat stroke.
Yeah.
So, don't really want to try it myself. Now, although I do love architecture and engineering, I'm not an architect or an engineer. Therefore, I do not have the knowledge or qualifications to construct a home which would legally pass building inspections. Yeah, I mean, I could learn that. I could educate myself and do all the work myself in legal compliance. However, that would also take a long time. Do I want to spend years doing all that labor myself? Or do I want to spend a few days paying experienced people to do it? Plus, there's also the factor of environmental dangers, right? The high desert is one of the harshest and most unforgiving climates in the United States. Do I want to work in this desert all alone for months at a time? No, not really. No. Mm-mm.
Many people live in comfort and protection of the suburbs, and they fail to realize that there is such a thing as true wilderness in this country.
Yeah.
They fail to understand that most of the dangers of the wilderness 150 years ago still exist today. There's a reason the original homesteaders settled on the plains and the coast, and not in the Mojave. The Native American Hamakavi tribes lived there, but without the benefits of cutting-edge technology, this landscape remains truly inhospitable and deadly to European settlers. For safety reasons, this endeavor needs to be constructed by architects and engineers who are not only experienced but are experts in their fields. Remember, the purpose of this project is to showcase advances in sustainable development technologies that are available from the corporate sector of America, not to build everything from scratch.
Right. I mean, this isn't about building my own solar panels or constructing a cistern with my bare hands or building a house out of recycled tires and beer bottles. No. The purpose of this project is not to construct some kind of anti-establishment pseudo-hippie commune in the desert. The intention is to forge a technological state-of-the-art installation. That is why I'm not doing the construction myself. Right, this project is inspired by the dauntless resolve of NASA and Buck Rogers, not love beads and Woodstock.
Luthorville is an educational series inspiring kids and adults to become excited about innovations in science and technology by documenting the design and construction of a Mojave Desert homestead called Galatea Meridian. Witness the crazy story of how Eric Muss-Barnes, an unemployed computer geek and struggling novelist, risks homelessness by spending most of his life savings to build an off-grid dream house in the middle of nowhere. Having purchased vast acres of the Old West, can Eric find a stable job and create his home before his money runs out? Take a journey where fortitude and a pioneering spirit continue to forge the American dream on the romantic landscape of the American frontier.
Thank you for watching this episode of Luthorville.
Please make sure to share the video with your friends and family.
And remember, if your ambitions don't scare you,
Then they're not big enough.